Hi guys, welcome to Weekly Wax Melts number 29, coming to you live from the snowing and blowing again Northwoods of Wisconsin. We're in the midst of another snowstorm, as if we don't already have enough snow. It's not bad enough that, as I mentioned last week, we had 50 consecutive days of below zero weather, which normally means we have less snow because it's actually too cold to snow. That is not the case this year. In addition to the 50 days of below zero weather, we have also already had, so far this year, over 5 feet of snow. And if it did not naturally compress based on how wet it was, that would be about eye level deep on me. And we're getting another, depending on which weather station you listen to, we're expected to get another roughly 6 to 7 inches this afternoon. And it is blowing like heck out there right now. So, you know, like I said, it would be eye level deep, approximately, on me if it didn't naturally compress or a little bit of it didn't melt off when we do see some sunshine. But there are areas in my yard where even with the natural compression, if I would attempt to walk out there, it would be, you know, up to my waist, and I'm talking with my hands again. So, if you hear any crunching, Rocky is eating his lunch, Rocky being my golden retriever. So, now that you have your weather report again, I'm going to get on with what I melted this past week. Because of the snow and the cold, I did melt a few more warm weather scents than I normally would have, and I'm getting low on bakery again, and I'm not sure when I'm going to be able to place another order. So I did melt some more summery type scents, Blueberry Patch being one of those. This is really good. I have decided I'm not going to do the whole star rating thing anymore. There's really very little point to it, because even though I might say it's a 4-star scent, you might only think it's a 3-star scent, or you might think it's a 5-star scent. So I'm just going to tell you whether or not I like it, unless it's either exceptionally bad to my nose or exceptionally good to my nose. This one was very good. It actually smells a lot to me. It's definitely more of a blueberry candy rather than a fresh blueberry. I don't know if this is the proper name or not. I think it is. When I was a kid, we used to get, I'm sorry, I've got an itchy eye. We used to get these little, they were flat, like kind of about this big around, pieces of bubble gum. I think they were called Razzles. They were sort of bumpy. Came in several different flavors in, I think it was like a purple envelope kind of type packaging. Anyway, that's what Blueberry Patch smells like to me. It smells like those Razzle candies. I'm sorry, my nose is running. I was out putting sunflower seeds out for the birds. I melted Autumn Brittle. Now, just before Christmas, I had hand-painted some signs for Cheryl and sent those off to her. And then Cheryl, in return, even though she did not have to, and it was not in any way expected, sent me a couple of Christmas ornaments and some real cute little plaques for my house. And she had included this scent shot in with that stuff that she sent me for Christmas. I really, really like this, which is a surprise to me because I did not expect to. This is a combination of almond. I'm sorry if I keep saying I know better. I did take speech class in high school, although that was 30 some odd years ago. Anyway, this is a combination of almond, honey, cranberry, and I believe pumpkin. Like I said, I really like this, which surprised me. It is not, however, a bakery scent. I kind of expected it to be based on the components that are in it and the fact that it says brittle. I guess I was expecting, you know, like peanut brittle. This is not that. This is more of what I would classify as a clean type scent, similar sort of or along the same lines as Bath Time with Pooh. The honey in here is definitely more of a floral honey rather than the type of honey that you get in your local grocery store in the little teddy bear bottle. Very sweet. I like this a lot. My only complaint about this scent is that it was extremely light throwing. I can actually smell it a lot stronger cold than I could when it was warmed up, which was really strange. And when I empty my warmers, I use the hot plate warmers with the little ramekin on top, so I just pour the melted wax into my garbage can and wipe my little dish out with a paper towel. For 2 days after I did that, before I had to change my garbage bag, once that wax had re-solidified and was in the bottom of the can and, you know, had solidified onto the paper towel that I used to wipe the dish out, my whole garbage can smelled like autumn brittle. So even though I really, really liked the scent a lot, I don't rate it very highly based only on the throw. It was extremely light throwing. I wish it had been otherwise. I melted Bergamont and Herbal mint. This is good for clearing out the sinuses. Good for days like this if you have the sniffles like I don't have cleared sinuses, which is, I am not in need of clearing my sinuses. My nose is running from being outside earlier. Bergamont and Herbal mint. I can smell the herbs, the bergamot, and the mint all equally. When it went in the warmer, I got more of the herbalness and the mint than I did the bergamot. It was good. It's not something I would reorder again. To me, it's another one of those very clean scents. Leans towards like Kiwi Kicker, kind of. To me, Kiwi Kicker smells like a very clean shampoo. That's what this smells like to me. But it smells, because of the mint in here, it smells like a medicated shampoo to me. So it's alright. Not something I'd reorder again. I melted chocolate banana. This was wonderful. When I was a kid, I don't know if this is what they're actually called or not, but my mom would put a popsicle stick, you know, through a banana and then dip them in melted chocolate and then put them in the freezer. So we essentially had frozen bananas covered in chocolate, and we called them monkey tails, and that is exactly what this smells like. The banana in here, to me, is more of an overly ripe banana rather than the typical Laffy Taffy banana that most of us associate with Victoria's scents. Really, really good. I actually get some butteriness out of this too, which I'm assuming is coming from the chocolate. Really like the scent, but again, it was another that didn't throw for very long. I really liked it though. So that is one that I would consider ordering again, but rather than melting just a half a scent shot, which I typically do, I would probably melt the whole scent shot just to get a better throw out of this one. I melted Rock That Vanilla. Actually, I've got this going in my bedroom right now. Now, this is a very strong throwing scent. I only needed an eighth of a dog here and there again. Typical. I've got 3 dogs in the house. I only needed an eighth of a scent shot with this. It's still going strong in my bedroom. I actually put it in there at approximately 7 o'clock this morning. It is now, I don't know, I can't see the clock because I don't have my glasses on. Anyway, it's probably 6-7 hours later, something like that. This is not a bakery type vanilla. This is more of what I would classify as like a perfume type vanilla. This does have some powderiness to it. I know it's a big favorite among a lot of Victoria's customers. I really think this is perfect for a bedroom, for a bathroom, for a little girl's room. I think this is actually the type of perfumey scent that works for all ages, whether you be 5 or 95. I think this is one that most people would like, and I actually really like this mixed with Amazing Grace. It's fantastic. A good mixer just all around. Bubblegum, a very strong scent. I like this one. Would I reorder it? I don't know. I mean, it was good, but if I remember correctly, I liked Sugar Drops a little bit better than this one. And next time I'm able to place an order, I'm going to reorder that because it has been a couple of years since I've had it, so I'm going to reorder that to compare the two. But this, to me, smells exactly like the original Pink Bazooka Bubblegum. And you get that, you know how Bazooka has almost, well, all gum, or most gum, I guess, does, has almost that, like, powdery, sugary coating on the outside of it that sort of melts on your tongue when you first put the piece of gum in your mouth. That's what this smells like that powdery sugar coating that's on the outside of the gum. So I really, really liked that one. And my favorite of the week is Zucchini Pumpkin Bread. Oh my God, this is so good, you guys. Now, I'm not sure how everybody else makes their zucchini bread. We do make a lot of zucchini bread around here because just about everybody who lives in Tomahawk has a garden or knows somebody who has a garden, and everybody grows zucchini. Our zucchini bread tends not to be quite as spicy as Victoria's zucchini bread, so I'm not a huge fan of her zucchini bread scent on its own. But with the combination of the pumpkin in here, it tones that spice down. And this isn't really a sweet bakery cinnamon that I'm smelling in here. This is more of that red hot cinnamon, which I like. It's just not something I associate with zucchini bread. So I prefer the pumpkin zucchini bread over the regular zucchini bread. This is so, so good. This is actually what I thought honey spice cake would smell like. It reminds me of the spice cakes that my grandma used to make when I was a kid. So, love this one. And this will probably be a staple in my house from here on out during the colder months. So, that's it for this week, guys. The snow is still coming down, so I am going to grab my puppies and a book, and I'm going to go curl up on the couch until the snow stops. And then I'll have to go out and shovel. So, as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye.